should have run the ad sooner. I'm so sorry for what about to happen. All right. Alright, we're probably close to being good to go. Take a little sip of coffee. Turn that down a little bit. Maybe turn it down even a little bit more, honestly. Not all the way. Get that going. Swap over to this guy. Maybe get it a little bit louder in my ears. And ping the Discord and let's go. Alright, gamers. We are post Roxanne. Gotta do these cleanup fights basically to get to the real fights. Oop! You know what? Sometimes you gotta open OBS. I mean, sometimes you gotta open Run and Bun to play Run and Bun. Wait, I do have Run and Bun open. Why? No, brother, that is not the right window. That's the right window. There you go. Yeah, the hardest part of playing Run and Bun is playing Run and Bun. Alright. Monkey. Donphan. Killer Crab. I think beyond that it really does not matter. I love having all these evolved / fully evolved Pokemon. It's nice having a squad out here. I should just, for ease's sake, I'm gonna snooze that ad. I'm going to give out orange berries to everybody. Snooze that shit again. Yeah. Do this, do this, do this. Alright. I forget it. It doesn't matter if I misclicked on the last one. Like, we're still powering through here. These first couple of fights are easy peasy. Where it starts getting annoying is the one where we have to do it in a certain order for the rare candy, right? Then that's when we press the first start worrying. This is going to be Sucker Punch, yeah. It's going to be Bird Move. I would say that we have to enter Shoal Cave to enter Shoal Cave. I've finna been known to say that actually. Alright. What's this guy doing? Seed bombing? Yeah. We are fast. Here we go. Seed bomb and we kill it. Yeah. Oh, it has retaliate. Well, that could have been bad. Anyways, that's done. Yeah. I'm glad. That's definitely the short that I'm most proud of that I've made so far. I guess the thing I have to be most wary of on these fights is that stupid, was the lights flashing? That's fun. is that stupid bird that swallows Pikachu that I still have no clue how exactly it works. But I will be more careful about it this time. Yeah. No, not really. I went to the library that's at the university by me in Australia yesterday, and I'm way, way, way more hopeful that Australia across the board doesn't have shitty internet. It's just the Airbnb we're in that doesn't have great internet. Because I did a little speed test there for curiosity, and that shit was pumping. Also, it was a gorgeous building. Outspeed Okos. Outspeed Okos. Doesn't outspeed Oko. I mean, we could probably go... Actually, I think this is a solo win, ain't it? We just go Chesto. Yeah. Streamer live. I made the joke, but then I was like, but actually, though? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Got late to the test today and missed the entire power run. Oof. Hopefully it's not a significant portion of your grade or anything. Oh, that already has a Chesto, so we can keep that going. Still passed him out. Let's go. The GOAT. That's my GOAT. Yeah. Do I want another Chesto? Probably put another Chesto on the bird. Why am I running so low on Chestos? Did I miss a tree or something? Yeah. I feel like this is the most strong, obviously not full potential of the long game strength of my box, but I think from hitting all these evolutions, I feel like this is the most strong my box has felt in between splits before. I know you usually feel pretty strong on this one, but especially here now. All right, so I think this is Spark, and then this is going to be Psychic Fangs. Fuck it, we Energy Ball. What does that draw? Oh, Spadef? Gonna hack in a B for fun? Yeah, then that would be the only way that we are giga pumping out here. Drop Spadef doesn't matter. If it tries the Grass Whistle us, we just kill it. Cool. I think that was a crit. And then this thing is Metronome. Spark kills. We're faster and we one shot. Cool. Easy clap. All right, those are the two easy ones for the day. Then we have to worry about this double and the fight after it to make sure we get this rare candy. So now we actually have to lock in at least a tiny bit. Actual thought is going to be required for these fights. Painfully, sufferingly. All right. Rich Boy Dawson and the double battle. Let's hope we have an easy Dawson. Dawson, no creek. Cool. Pure normal type. Wild Charge doesn't get there. Oh, I don't know. That's how that works. Think about rewriting your essay. Oh, wow. They almost get there with Razor Shell. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if a crit Woodhammer kills. Oh, it can't get a crit. It's fucking this guy. Yeah. If you'll pass, who cares? What is a Chopple Roamberry? I think that's fighting, right? Yeah. Damn, that also almost picks that up. We kind of got a group of killers going on here. Who's got a better... Oh, they got the same chance, though, go. Damn, why is Kingler kind of saucing on him? Saucing. Yeah. Oh, what about Yamper? Probably just one taps this guy, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can do a yeah. I'm curious how good the Mega Bird is. I know we have this is down physical attack bird, right? And Mega Burn usually is special attacking, right? Is that right? Is it up attack, down speed? Yeah. Heat Wave is a scale, unforged. Sad. I thought the bird was better suited for special attacking. But I guess I'm just mine's forgetting that. Nah. Up attack, down speed. Oh, I forgot the 0 speed bird. Okay, let's look at the second fight. This is the one more important to pray for. That'll kill Ugly Purr. And in the perfect world, we try to bait 2 fast KOs with Kingler. Can Bolton... Intimidate's annoying. But I guess Bolton could, as long as they're not baiting fake outs, they could go Spark. Does -1 wild charge kill? Damn, I thought it would do more. But I mean, we could pick it up in 3 turns, right? We could go like... I think this is still probably our good thing to do here. We turn 1, click Spark on this guy while baiting a fast kill on the other side. We get -1. We click Spark here, and then the turn after we just kill it with the second Spark. And I think we can do just like pre-damaged Kingdra with Protect. Like this is going to be Singapore, Mask. Because the only annoying thing is going to be baiting like random move on that. Oh, cool. My old job I recommended my buddy for, and it sounds like they're just going to call him right away. Sick. Okay. So, what's this going to be? And then per my last ugly and then sneeze. So it's going to be, how low does Kingler need to be? To be dead to fake out? 7. And how much damage are we going to do to him? 7,000. Well, I guess, oh, that's kind of annoying though that, they won't. What will Per Ugly do turn 2? Because it can't kill because of its weird fucking whack-ass moveset. And it's Defiant? Well, I guess it's not going to do more damage, right? I guess we could go Spark, Spark. It's slower. Okay, turn 1, Kingler protects, we Spark, we kill that. Turn 2, we swap Kingler into top. Yeah. Yeah, Bayleaf is for something very specific. Are you afraid of random move here? Not really. Yeah. And we probably go... I think we'd go dog with the Chesto. Kingler has to be exactly 7 HP. They're slower than Singapore, right? Yeah, cool. Or... yeah. Thank God those 2 guys are real fast. And then Hitmon with an Orin. Actually, this should be a Chesto as well, because they're going to be swapping into one of these fucking moves. And then we'll be able to fake out to give the dog the last turn. I mean, Defiant is... well, yeah, Defiant's not annoying because they can't fake out again. So it's going to be dog kills that, dog kills that. And then we just need 2 Mons that are good against Sneasler, or Sneasel, and the homies. Senti seems pretty chill here. Also does Monferno. And then, yeah. Senti, Orin, Monferno, Orin. Is there anyone particular? I mean, I know the dog can clean up in fight 1. The dog is, in fact, making me look good. And then fight 1. How we killing the koala bear? It's Monferno. Or Senti. It's gonna be bang body slam. Actually, probably just take sucker punch, right? Yeah. Fight 1 is Senti with an Orin. And yeah, after that we just go into the dog. Okay, those are the only 2 we need for that fight. And then additional backup mons for this fight, probably Galactillery. Just a good, bulky Pokemon. Damn, oh wait, no, they have Overgrowth. I was gonna say, still, they're taking out so few from Ice Punch. But we just have insane level advantage here. Alright. Let's get this pollen. Alright. This is gonna be similar-ish team we brought to this. As much as it does suck getting stuck in early game hell, it is nice to get some reps on these fights and to kind of know to be able to move a little bit more quickly through them. Hitmon is gonna go 3rd slot, yeah. Go Justo there. You need to get rid of your Orin. You need an Orin. For this first fight, we don't need... we need to lead Senti with an Orin. Yeah, we're going to just make sure we're not set up for fight 2 beyond Kingler's health. That needs to go away. Cool. Actually, that can be an Orin. We'll just have to remember to swap that off after this fight, in case we need it. I'm going to set KO to 7 HP. You do have Protect, right? Yeah, I'm not smoking crack cocaine. Set HP 7. Cool. And then we're going to do... What are we leading, bruh, for this fight? Cool. Alright, let's do this back-to-back. Let me unmute so we lock in a little bit, especially because it's a double battle. We're going to have to think about things. Have thoughts and or opinions. My 2 least favorite things. Alright. Fight number 1. We're going to lunge at this guy. It is them who is the sucker. We hit the range. Cool. Alright, this thing only has Dragon Rage. So, yada, yada, yada. Oh, wow. Forgot about White Smoke doing that. Kind of sick as well. Yeah, we just go into Bolton and kill this guy. We take the Dragon Rage. Obviously can't crit. It's Dragon Rage. Only does 40. We're going to click Spark and outspeed and kill it. Sick. Alright, then we need to heal up. This is going to be the lead of these 2. This needs to be a Chesto. I love that we've hit so many bras. It's worth it to unoptimally... It's worth it to unoptimally go for the grass before we can eliminate it from the Beedrill route, just for the fact to go for the bruh lineage. I need to heal up the dog. Chesto, none, Chesto, Orin. Okay. Bum-ba-da-ba-dum. Game volume seems a little loud. I might have to turn that shit down. Alright, gamers. Let's see what we cooked up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. He's coming out for real? Well, good for you. Happy Pride Month. Alright. Turn 1, we click Spark onto that guy, and then we click Predict. Should be Fake Out, right? Cool. And Semaphore will never know what move they click. Don't forget the candy. True. We get Intimmy down. Intimmy Turner over here. Then we're gonna go Spark into Masquerain. And then we're gonna go into Hitmon with the top. Chesto from Perugly on either side would be the best thing. Yes, I know Perugly is Defiant. It has no other attacking move besides Fake Out. This doesn't kill without a crit. Super Fang is annoying, but doable? Okay, that's fine. I wonder if with a double up. Yeah, it had to be double up crit for that to be sketchy. So we're going to go Spark here to outspeed and kill. We're going to go Fake Out here so you don't get to do anything. Huge Fake Out. And then I think we just walk this down. Scamper gets out of here, and then we just bring in Amon, who isn't really afraid of shit in the back. Yeah. Scamper says, thanks, I'ma head out. You say rolling loud. See how much does Mach Punch do this guy? Mach Punch is just enough to pick up the kill. Man, I can't imagine how good this guy is with... actually, that's the wrong Mach Punch. I wonder how good this guy is with Technician. And then this is Mach Punch, Mach Punch. Nice move, Sneasler. Real super sick scarf you got there, sash you got there. Cool. That was pretty painless. And that hopefully will be the most challenging fight on the route. What's up next? A bunch of bugs? What, are you gonna hit me with a bunch of bugs? Any of these have... No, none of these have... Oop, gotta swap you over. None of these have something that stops them from being one-tapped. We just have to be able to one-tap them. Oh, bird! Ah, oh, Larry doesn't get there. Larry gets very close. Same thing with this guy. I also have first impression. Rockslide does a tremendous amount to them. I guess Rockslide probably does a tremendous amount to this guy too, right? Not really. Much bulkier than I thought it would be. How the hell is Staravia out-damaging Pidgeot? Staravia's a demon. I love that I'm getting mad here. It's like, wow, I can't just click one move and kill them on this easy-ass section. Alright. Guess we go Pidge Air Slash. Because that's a 50-50, yeah. And then it would be T-Fang Ironhead. Potentially first impression if neither of those kill. Because this is going to be an outspeed Oko. Yeah. So we're going to be Pidge with an Orin. Again, I think another case of just bring the good Pokemon. Yeah. Quiver Dance. Thanks, robot. Quiver Dance is plus speed, right? I guess we bring Bolton just in case this, like, we just swap into dance and kill it. Too many dancing moves. The Pokedex wants to take forever to load today. Special defense increase. Yeah, so we can just go Bolton on that. Cool. Alright, that should be an easy peasy one. Fully evolved bird gets their first shot. Let's go Puddin' Pop. King, Senti, dog. Yeah. Another section of Bring the Good Pokemon. I don't know what exactly we're looking for in Rust stuff. Do we still not have a normal resist? I don't think we have a normal resist. Let me look at our box one more time. Gnar. We still don't have a normal resist, which we desperately will want for Shell. So, hitting Gligar there is... I mean, I'm still going to be happy to have Gligar from there if we hit it. It seems like it's been a tremendous part of every team it's been on. However, a normal resist for Shell would be pretty nice to deal with the Delcatty. Alright, Bugman, what you got? Air Slash moment? We hit the range or get the flinch? Cool, we hit the range. Is this going to bring in the Kevin Durant? Exactly. This is going to be probably first impression. No, it's faster. So I don't think this is first impression here. I think this is just T-Fang. T-Fang or... This is Swarm as well. Actually, yeah, I should go here. T-Fang. Baller-ass animation for Goofy Pokemon. You are Swarm. You are dead. This is Air Slash. Yeah, Air Slash, we go into the dog and we one-tap it, one-shot it. Because even this guy starts dancing, we can just own them. Cool. Let's spark up. Another one down. Cool. Next, we got a dog and a cat. Fairy dog with Intimidate. Can our White Smoke Man do it? Intimidate. I mean, we could intimidate the Intimidator, right? Then it could also bulk up from that. Or we just lead with someone like Loctillery, who is using a special attack. Yes. Cool. Lead with Zuka. It's going to bait Thunder. Why do you know Thunder? What a goofy move for you to know. Else who takes care of this better. Soft Sand Donphan might actually just one tap. Gets much closer and then lets Ice Shard pick it up. Alright, we'll do that. Breaking another ground type. Coming in on Iron Tails. Coming in on Overtails. Fake out Intimidates is good. You're a very strong Pokemon. And fast and strong. All right, we'll do this. We want Ak, Don, Mon, Hitman. I think we need both. Want both these guys, and then Hitman on the back. Cool. Pass around some Orans in case they don't have them. Just you? Just you. Okay. Mashing too quickly. The old hitting down the speed up button to actually go slower. Sick about it. Cool. That's my little like OCD tick, is to turn my repel on and off. Zuka. Prince Zuka. You got a citrus or some shit? No, you do have a citrus or some shit. Play rough. Oh no, you're gonna drop our physical attack. No, you're not. Oh, it's a speed tie? Were we in danger there? I think we were maybe a little bit in danger there. Stupid speed ties. I will never forgive this calc for having speed ties, or any of these calcs based on this that have speed ties. Is this Iron Tail sometimes? No, this should always be Thunder. We did this to set up a better 1v1 here. Copium. Nice. Bulldoze. Nice. Crit's even better. Even better than getting the right moves is killing them with a crit. Hell yeah. Will we make? How close will we make to the discharge double today is the true question of how far we're gonna get. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Alright, let's bring this back over. Update the shit over here. Ah, here's the Cramorant. The one that owned me last time. Let's understand how Cramorant's ability works this time so we don't lose. I mean, albeit we lost a Pokemon that didn't really matter to it, but still, losing a Pokemon to Cramorant is an unnecessary loss. Anybody who one-taps this guy? Ooh, Pidgeot moment. Sick. Who are they going to bait in? Outspeed, out damage, and faster. So it's just going to be Raichu with Discharge. All right. So we lead Pidgeot, one tap with Air Slash. Then we're going to go into, assume Donphan, right? Yeah. Go to Donphan. I need to update that they're not holding Nevermelt Ice so I don't get burned by that. Alright, he was frozen by that. Okay, I'm going to shut up. We're coming in the Discharge. We killed that. Then this guy's going to be baiting Surf. Can you just come in and, yeah, this is a whole lot easier to do with this guy. So let's understand how Gulp Missile works, okay? If this Pokemon is a Cramorant, it changes form when it hits a target with Surf and uses the first turn to dive. So if it clicks Surf, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work as like a damage reduction ability. I might want to go to the full like page for this shit. No, not in Pokemon Unite. If camera takes down every retaliates by fin and dealing out the damage. So if it has more than half of its HP remaining, or Gorging form has less than Haunting form. If Karma gets hit in Gulping or Gorging form, it spits out the Arcudo Pikachu to the attacker, even if it has no HP. It deals 1/4 of the target's maximum HP rounded down. Okay, so if Bolton gets hit by crit, yeah, Surf coming in, they're still fine. So we just come in and click Spark and kill them. I think that just works, right? Yeah. I think I have an understanding of how this shit works now. It's just weirdly complicated. I don't need Pokemon abilities that are like Magic the Gathering cards, alright? I don't want to have to read a thesis to figure out what this camel does. The Cramorant. Joe Cramorant. Put and pop this guy. I think the only difference really is that we're bringing the dog. That's the dog. I want to pet that dog. Let me pet that dog. Alright, let's make sure everybody has Orans. Cool. And then we have the Dug Trios. We are almost to our Rust-Off Cave encounter, which is what we're all here for. Well, I guess once we get the Rust-Off Cave encounter, it's like very quickly after that we get our Verdant Turf encounter too. So that's always exciting. Right. Let's game. Air Slash kills. Ryan Chu is going to be clicking Discharge. We go into Mr. Fans. Fans will make her dance. Owned, and then we're going to click Bulldoze while this Grass Knots us. Cool. Then Cramorant should see a kill with Surf, which we're going to go into our good boy Scramperon. Merry Scrampus. This guy's going to start gorging. Now, this is just going to do damage when we do damage to it. This does not block damage. This thing will die. We're going to get hit by the Barracuda in its mouth. Oh, that doesn't even happen if it dies. Okay. Good to know. Okay, that was so much better this time now that we took 3 seconds to read what the ability does. Who would have thought reading comprehension is valuable? Is that heater just like not on? That's why it's so damn cold in here. It has decided no heat. Fair enough. Turn it off, turn it back on. It is absolutely freezing here in Australia. But yeah, I think that's like the one fight I was kind of concerned about moving through the section. So hopefully that is the biggest of our worries. Yeah, 2 more fights till we get our Rust-Off Cave encounter. First, a series of Douglas Trios. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Douglas Trio. Which I would not be surprised if they just get owned by Don Fan. Night Slash. Oh, we can just... Wait, does Aqua Jet... Yeah, I guess Aqua Jet wins here. Or Aqua Jet. We're not gonna get caught out by using moves that can miss. Oh, I remember. Oh, I guess we could click Magical Leaf here too. Yeah, but I think simplest answer here is Aqua Jet, Aqua Jet, Aqua Jet. Yeah, because that owns this guy. We take one Earthquake that we can't get crit by, and then we kill that. Cool. Easy peasy. So we don't even need to really walk back, don't we? I mean, I should heal, just in case something goes wrong. Like, you always want to be prepared, in case you miss something. Alright, let's quick Aqua Jet a bunch of times and win. There you are, Mr. Hiker. Jet. 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 Cool. Where's that? Oh, I was like, where is the last fight? Cool. One Ultra Ball for the road. And one more fight left. Primary Ape. Dreadnought Gligar. I wonder if this is a Pidgeot lead. I'm imagining it is. I'm sorry, I'm fucking around with the heater because I'm like, why am I just going to freeze to death? If I do, it was nice knowing you. Okay. Let's leave Pidgeot as him. In fact, not him. Not even fast enough to be him. They're him, but they're not fast enough. Ah, Bolton is him. I forgot. It's definitely going to the Gligar. Yeah, showing outspeed kill. And Stomping Tantrum. So we're going to go ground move. We on an Ice Shard here? Guess we could Ice Shard here. Or we could just do Stomping Tantrum is not Bulldoze slows down. Stomping Tantrum is just if it fails, yeah. Okay, so we can just go Seadra. Yeah, that guy's not gonna be faster. We go Seadra, they kill, brings in this guy. Not gonna Rock Polish because it sees 2, and then we go here. Yeah. Cool. That should get us our next encounter. Yeah, I do feel, even though, again, these are easy fights because of the level gap, I feel pretty solid about our box. Much more solid, particularly if we are able to get the normal resist we're looking for. If we get the normal resist we're looking for, we are very, very, very happy. Can we hit a raw Togedemaru in there? We'll look at it in a second. That'd be pretty nutty to hit the raw Togedemaru there. Cool. I was like, did we bring the right Pokemon? Always good to double check when you're playing fast. Alright. Fangs. Yeah, I think the Psychic Fangs investment feels really good. Ground move. Cool. Beam. Then we go into Caleb. I believe that's speed and accuracy? Oh, it's a sharp speed. Alright. It's just crunch, no flinch chance, you die. Cool. All right. No contest at all, I agree. Okay, let's look at that rust-off table. Rust-off tunnel. 20% Teddy, 20% Trapinch, 10% Gligar, 10% Swinub, 10% Sandile, 10% Rockruff, another 5 Gligar, 5 Geodude, and 10 Rock'n'Rolla. While Teddy would be really good, especially because we can get into Blood Moon down the road. Oh, I guess our only normal resist we can hit here is... it's just Rockruff and Geodude and Rock'n'Rolla. So only got a 25% chance to get that. That is a little scary. I would say a tad bit spooky for that. Yeah. The sun rises... Actually, the sun is pretty much out at this point. It's 7 a.m. here. But it gets up at like 6. But the sun goes down like 5 p.m. Sometimes earlier than that. It is pretty rough. Depends on the day. I'm just kind of like doing what my body tells me, you know? Yeah. Especially because I'm going to bed consistent at like 9, right? So basically if my body's like, oh, we're up, we're just going to game. I didn't shower, but I did eat breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, so I got up at like 5. Again, because when I'm consistently going to bed pretty early, so it's like... I'm up, might as well stream. Because this is sort of what it would be like if it would behoove me to stream earlier. That's the beneficial thing of being on the, yeah, exactly. My sleep, I felt so much better. It also is probably good to be out of the mold apartment. But I felt so much better since moving. But yeah, I would do something probably similar to this in the US if it behooved me to stream it at 7 a.m. US time. Because usually I wake up and I like have to, well, purposely I try to sleep in to waste time. But like I wake up and I have to like, I'm like, oh, I have to kill like 3 hours before I can start stream. And even though I know I should like wait as long as possible to start. But this, it's like, oh, I'm up. I can start stream at 3 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, Europeans would be like, what the fuck, dude? All right. Hearthstone acquired. Again, let's go over this table. This table is... What we're looking for here is a normal resist. We may have to cash in on Bust Burrow if our shell looks bad. The story is old as time. 20% Teddy. 20% Trapinch. 15% Gligar. 10% Swinub, Sandile, Rockruff, 5% Geodude, and a 10% Rock'n'Rolla. So, we're going to hit a Pokemon. Will it be the one we want? Let's see. Swinub. I have a feeling that is not what I want to see here. I have a pretty strong feeling this is not what I want to see here. I guess we do get Mamoswine in this generation. But this feels not great. Also works out if you left the kitchen when everyone's at work. Exactly. It's super great to be able to just be like, oh, I stream in the morning, it's out of the day. The pig Pokemon. It roots for food by rubbing its snout against the ground. Its favorite food is a mushroom that grows under dried grass. It occasionally roots out hot springs. What do we want, Mamoswine? Boop. I just like boop. Boop. When does this thing naturally get Ancient Power? 38? If we delay Swinub, does it get Ancient Power? It gets it at 35. I don't think that's too major of a difference. I don't think that's what we want regardless here, though. Yeah, this does feel like we might have to get Busburrow. Which, again, isn't like the end of the world, right? The fossil pool is so large that the likelihood you get the fossil you want is much, much smaller. We'll see. We'll see what our... We still have the Verdant Turf encounter, and we have the route on the way to Verdant Turf. So... Which we could use again if we hit a static mon. We could get Totokamaru and Busburrow too. So there's still a lot of outs. Where are you, Swinub? There you go. Boop. Bold. That's a down attack, Swinub. Yikes, hard lemonade for me on that one. I don't think we are trying to get this guy to be useful anytime sooner. That feels kind of rough. Anything interesting we get on this split by delaying? No. Well, it's a ground type for Watson, Copium. Even though we already have a handful of ground types. What do we want? Definitely don't want Mudslap. Definitely want Ice Shard. Are we just going to have the congregation of ice moves? I mean, this thing isn't insanely bulky. I don't think I really want Charm. Avalanche. Also, again, really probably don't want that. I mean, we're not fast either. Like, what are the chances we're hitting before something? I mean, if we're going to hit, it could be like an Avalanche. I could sort of see like an Avalanche situation. Does this have negative priority? It does. We definitely want Ice Shard. Probably want Icy Wind. I feel like Icy Wind and Ice Fang have synergy, though, right? Yeah, maybe we keep this selection. And I think we want Bad Tantrum instead of Bulldoze. Yeah. Wow, it's an even more useless Pokemon. All right. Boopa. Okay, now we officially start the fights that are on Norman Split. And by Norman Split, I mean Watson Split, because Watson Split's already hidden here for some reason. Oh, I need to unhide these rows. Can you just let me unhide every row? Oh, did I delete them on this sheet? Of course I deleted them on this sheet. Whoops-a-daisy. What are we doing over here? Trainer battles. Can I hide them on the shared sheet? I cannot. Unfortunately. I'm throwing. I don't know how to use Google Sheets. I'm throwing. Google Sheets is the most annoying thing in the world. I'm winning. Okay. Beautiful. Let's swap over here. No, I didn't wipe. Just getting the sheet back in order. Let's get Boop at least as an option in here. The oblivious little goon. And Watson Split. There we go. Hiker Mike. Sandaconda don't want none. Because maybe it's good for this fight. Copium. Kingler does a ludicrous amount of damage here. Do we have any one-tappers? It appears we don't have any faster one-tappers. I think this is a Glocktillery lead. So this is Sand, Probo, Stout, Clef, we're gonna lead Ock with the Cherry Berry. The Aki way. Sure, sure. Faster out damage. Faster. We're faster and out damage. They're faster, we out damage. They're faster and out damage. So it's most likely to be Clefable, unless Stoutland sees a kill. Oh, I guess Piloswine matches up nicely against this guy. Sort of. I feel like this thing just doesn't take any damage. Oh, this could work. Alright. Yeah, I feel like this just doesn't do... What do we say we were coming in on? T-Bolt? I mean, if we really want it to be a little mystical... Actually, it's probably behooves us to go like Donphan, and then on the Ice Beam go Centiskorch. Yeah. And then, what do we want on the Senti? Probably Orin. Wow, the best viewers? Wow. That's so sick. They offered the best viewers. Dawn with an Orin. All good? Is there a skittering in the kitchen? Let me go take a look. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that Russian website is super truthful. Yeah, the only downside about this Airbnb that is in all the reviews is there's cockroaches. We've only seen one, and it probably helps that it's really cold, but there's just a scuttering in the kitchen of undefined origin. Bug. And then I think Senti can take care of this. We'll go Orin on them because of the chip from the Sandstorm. I guess I should have this sand up when checking this, right? Anyhoozle, that's going to win this 1v1. Probopass is going to see a slower kill. This guy might see a fast kill. If casually have Algarders and Quals shit in their backyard, yeah. There's never a dull day here in Australia. I think I'd like having Hitmontop just to bring... I think like the combination of Hitmontop and Kingler are probably good to take care of this, as well as Donphan. Just making sure that Stoutland doesn't have the ability to get out of control. Oh, actually Donphan owns this guy.
There is something, but it's outside.
Oh.
I was hearing, it's probably a bird.
Oh, okay. It's just a friendly little bird. Yeah, it's just a friendly little bird. All right. Actually, I think Donphan's probably our go-to for this fight because they can charm this down still. Robocall, Probopass, this guy gets owned. Yeah. Any, like, general use mons that are good here, too? Maybe Palpitoad for not getting hurt by the chip, perhaps? Yeah. It is truly a wasteland out here. Yeah, it's probably either like Palpitoad and Piloswine here. I think Palpitoad... it's probably Piloswine because we value them less. Like, straight up. Your life serves zero purpose. You should join our team now. Give back a piece of that oxygen, that ozone layer. We're going to want that, and we just need the Sentinel Scorch. No. That seems terrifying. I mean, I feel like I haven't seen, I shouldn't jinx this, but I haven't really seen anything with a threatening aura yet. The cockroaches are definitely bigger here, but nothing quite yet with a threatening aura. Maybe because I'm close enough to the city. As we get closer to the beaches, I bet the creepy crawlies really come out. You seen a spider? This is a spider. A spider. Alright. Let's help out the lovebirds. And let's go beat up a hiker. Bop. Rock, tomb, gloom. Oh, muscle bend. That actually, I think, might have cleaned up a range somewhere. But I think we'll still be fine without it. Alright, this is not quite a lock-in fight, but worrying about like sandstorm chip and stuff means I should be careful here. Let me just make sure these two have cherries. I was talking about it yesterday that the game really, after playing this so much, it doesn't even click when I put on the berries. It's like the locking your key in the door. My brain just removes that info once it happens. Okay. This Sandaconda, in fact, wants none. Zuka? Glare's great. We get to save HP. This, I think, means it is guaranteed T-Bolt from Clefable. Cool. Which we're going to go pee-pee. We're going to go here. Why Mystic Fire? Huh. I don't know why that happened. Does Mystic Fire have a special... I guess Mystic Fire has some sort of boost because it's like we use the special attack or we have special attacks. That's quite interesting. Annoying for Donphan to lose a little bit of health there, but I think we'll be chilling. That's the move we were expecting this time. It doesn't matter if it freezes us. Okay, we take 7 from Chip. We're going to go Flame Wheel. Does this hit as a Pixie Plate, so there's no benefit to us of bug biting it? It decided to be silly again. Game's not allowed to be silly. Okay. Another Flame Wheel. Burn's pretty pog. Does Magic Guard block burn damage? I forget if it's that all-in-one ability that it just blocks everything that isn't like normal attacks. Because obviously it blocks sandstorm damage. It does block burn damage. That's crazy. What a busted ability. Beep beep. Alright. I'm gonna assume this is Land of Stouts. Also known as Germany. Booty slam. Booty, booty, booty. Rocking everywhere. We're not at the crit body slam. I think I want to go Tyler 1 first to get the -1. In case this guy decides to be cheeky and likes clicking Hal. Para's annoying, which means we don't get a free fake out. This is going to be Play Rough or Howl. Because I think the plan is to just like get this low enough. Who's going to deal with Purple Pass in the back? Can you deal with Purple Pass? Auxiliary can deal with Purple Pass. Donovan can own Purple Pass. Can we just go right into... We might... Well, what are we baiting? Play Rough. We might want to go into Kingler now. I think I'm Giga down to go into Kingler now. Yeah. Because I want to save some health on Donphan. Because they just own Purple Pass and we don't have to worry about that 1v1. Okay, so they're going back to neutral attack. Cool. I'm going to go Brick break Razor Shell. We take 4 from that. I'm going to click Protect the waste a turn for no godforsaken reason. Okay, it's going to go up 1 more. I think that guarantees a win here in this 1v1. Unless it's like exactly like Body Slam Para. Not sure. Actually, I think Aquajet picks that up. A little above 20. Yeah, Aquajet should pick that up. Sick. Cool, 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 cool. KO gets another KO. And how do we feel about Probo Pass? Oh, we just win. This thing hits like a truck. I did not realize how strong this crab is. Like, I don't think we have a particularly good crab. Yeah, 11 attack. But that thing still swings for the fences, bro. Little bro is not afraid. Do we need to talk to him? There we are. Alright. You're never getting your glasses back. Is there anything on either of these rocks? Nah. I always want more things. Alright. Will we again hit the worst encounter in Verdant Turf? Who's to say? Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's like one of the shorts I got cooking in my brain that I want to make about like how it lets you use Pokemon that you normally would never use before. Or like gives you a fun association. Like I never thought twice about Mantine, and now Mantine's my dog. Same thing about Sunflora. I'm the biggest Sunflora stan in the fucking world. I should buy some of these fluffy tails as well. We never know when we're going to need them. Damn, I'm rich. I'll go level 40. That's probably more we'll need for the entire game. Alright. What's this Verdant Turf table looking like? Let's set the stage. Turf. If I just type in turf, will get me. Verdant. There we go. 20% Petal, 10% Fungus, 10% Phampi, which is a dupe, 10% Mudbray, 20% one of the Nidos, 10% Roselia, another 5% Fungus, 5% Weepinbell, 5% Flaffy, and then 5% Shroomish. Okay, so a lot of Pokemon we've just never gotten to use in this game before, so what they can do, what they are capable of, I am unawares. Let's see. We're gonna go... I'm trying to think of a guy who is best suited for standing in front of this for at least one turn. It might be Centiskorch. Or... I think like Hitmon's probably fine here. Pretty defensive. Get up at Intimidate. Yada yada. I think the Bug's probably fine. If it's not a Mon with a poison move, you can stand in front of it for pretty much forever. Here's a decent collection of Mons. Anything else for a little bit of diversity? Who's our diversity higher? We'll go Monkey. Okay. What we are looking for here, who knows? We surprisingly I'm not feeling the pain of more grass types needed because of our good pal Meganium. But another grass type would be cool. I guess really nice here would be Flaffy. Actually, we're going to get like a very likely a static grass type coming up here soon. So we don't quite need the static here. But yeah, a lot of Pokemon I have not used. Let's see what we get. Petal, the most common Pokemon here. Is it good? Who knows? Petal, the bulb Pokemon. By pruning the leaves on its head with regularity, this Pokemon can grow into a fine, plump shape. These bitter leaves refresh those who eat them. Hell yeah. Thanks, Flash. Petal. I don't even. If you gave me 100 guesses on what this evolves into, I wouldn't know. Oh, Lil Gift. Lil Kim. Yeah. We rapping. I see that it has both a Hisuian form and a normal evolution form. As my gut always tells me, I think the Hisuian form is probably better. Let's see. High speed, high attack. So the normal form has slower speed, high special attack. The Hisuian form has speed and attack. I'm going to assume it is the one that has the higher speed. I guess maybe the nature will decide for us. Up special attack. Decent speed. Yeah. Grass fighting. Interesting. Quad weakness is cool. Yeah. And this is a stone evolution. Yeah, let's go. No, not the boba. Yeah. I mean, with the this form, yeah, it's a cool design. It's like a geisha. This is pure grass. Is grass fighting better than pure grass? / what do we get? Gets close combat, pretty pog. I mean, the fighting type isn't as good for us, seeing as we have the goat fighting type. Gets leaf blade at 30. Anything fun it gets... I mean, it's going to get all these physical moves, right? I mean, even if we... How low is the special attack on this form? Oh, it's like non-usable. I'm going to have to consult the experts on this one. I don't think we have any issue with this sitting in our box. Because I also believe we don't get either of these stones till we get to Watson's Town. Leafstone, Maulville. What was the other one? Sunstone. Maulville. Yeah, so we don't get to evolve it. We're probably not going to use it till then. I'm cool with just throwing this in the box. Keeping that there. And waiting to the world to change. Because I keep on bragging about how good I think our box is, especially like as they're all hitting their power spikes on this split, so might as well put my money where my ass is. We'll go iced latte again. Might be time to go back to the Pokemon jazz. It's been a while. So yeah, let's do a little Pokemon jazz. It'll be a bit of a throwback for the real ones. Oh, man. Used to be every fucking stream, this shit. Makes me feel like I'm playing Emerald Kaizo again. Every goddamn stream. Alright, stupid shadow tag. Ba-da-da-da bum 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 bum. Bum ba-da-da-da bum. You can kill it with 2 bites. But can we kill it with 1 bite? Is this a physical move? It is. Oh, can Muscle Bend bug? Oh, yes. I like this bug. Goth. Hitmon. I forget who it was last time who said this is like the high school friend group. And I think that is fucking hilarious. You got the goth. You got the jock. You got the weird band kid, and then you got the nerd who keeps to himself and loves gems. Yeah. That was you. Yeah. That was a good... That is one that's going to stick in my brain every time we go by this fight. Scamp. The Breakfast Club. Don't you forget about Scamp. Alright, so Bug with a muscle band. Bug with the muscles. Kills that. Outsped. Outsped. So it's going to go into Hitmon, which it also could win the fight against. This is Flame Wheel, Flame Wheel. Yeah, I believe that's just Flame Wheel, Flame Wheel. So, unless we want to go into a bird. Does it behoove us to go into a bird? Nah, we just Flame Wheel, Flame Wheel. Bug, bug. Then when this guy comes in, it's going to be Shockwave. Cool. Dawn. With an Orin. And lastly, Sabile. Simone Sabiles. Something that can't get burned. Do we have anti-burn berries? Bum, bum, ba dun dun. Can you tell how many times I've listened to this fucking playlist? I know how the song ends. I know what the next song is. We're not fucking around with Pokemon Jazz 45. Those are physical attacks while Nightshade does base. Oh, Hitmon literally does 0 damage to this guy. Hey, anyone who has a nicer matchup? I mean, it's this guy. We're not going to be able to do shit to it. Maybe we could poison it, right? Yeah, what about a little Meganium poison action? Go Mega with a Rost. We just have to kill time. It has recovery. Gonna be baiting Nightshade coming in. God, I'm continuously blown away by how much goddamn damage that crab does. That thing's a fucking demon. I'm gonna go Monkey King. Cool. Alright, I think that's a good squad. Okay, my opinion of Bruh has been changed now. I'm a bigger fan of Bruh now. I think just getting Bruh when we got Bruh, we probably got them basically after they've already fallen off. Whereas now we get them as they get to pop off. Alright. We're gonna go Punch Boy. Senti, Donphan, Meganium, Hitmon. Okay, we're just gonna hand out some items. Remember to put the muscle band on. Boo doo doo doo. Dum bum 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 bum. Bow down. Dum 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 doo. Mega gets Rost. Cool. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, dude, we're so back with the Pokemon Jazz one. Okay. Muscle Band, Orin, Rost, Orin. Cool. Alright, I believe we have a lot of fights to do before we get a Pokemon. I think it's the first double is the last one before it. I should unmute. Because we're back to fights that are at our level cap. Lunge moment. What an intense animation for such a silly named move. Now, if my understanding of Bates is correct, this should be Sentinel Scorch. I mean, this should be Hitmonchan. Correct, Mundo. We're going to go Flame Wheel. It cannot hurt us. Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel again. Cool. It's going to bring in the Toxtricity of our city. Clicking Shockwave, we're going to go into Donathan. Dude, I had someone in the YouTube shorts today being like, why can't you think of your own names for Pokemon? I've seen someone use OnlyFans before on Donphan. And it's like, first, this is Skelly's doing. Second, Shut the fuck up. Third, it's funny. So I'm going to do it. Don't yuck my yum, okay? Alright, Donphan is safe to everything Sableye can do. It is a prankster, so I guess it could like prankster Will-O-Wisp and be annoying here, so I'm gonna doze the bowls. Slows it down a little bit. There's gonna be Foul Play or Nightshade, but I mean we're not getting burned on the swap in, which lets us do this. Does less damage. We're going to go Poison Powder to guarantee we win this. Okay, so it went for, I think, Nightshade then. Or Recover. Nightshade, alright. Cool. Crit Foul Play does 40, so we won't be dead here. I'm going to click Synthesis. Going to waste some time. I think if it doesn't recover here, we win. No, it is the citrus. Okay. Leaf then? Alright. Then we definitely win. No prankster bullshit. Yeah. We have the anti-burn berry. Alright, owned. Cool, 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 cool. One fight down. We are fucking locked in Martin over here today. This fight. Is this Corgi? This is Breeder Corgi. Oh no, I'm playing early game too much. I'm learning the names of the trainers. No. Ooh, guess the house. So, what did we play yesterday? We played... Yeah, we played this yesterday, so... To be on with most people's time stones, we're playing this. Alabama, Arkansas, a little south of Birmingham. Pretty large house. Yeah, it's a sweet home in Alabama. You're so right. We're on the burbs. I feel like there's probably a lot of land here. There's a park. National park down here. I'm gonna go a generous I'm gonna say a 5, 6, 7. Way down. Holy moly. Really? I guess it might be just out there. We're gonna go a cool 210. Okay, a little bit more up. Let's go. I'm thinking it's like right below 3. Okay, no, not. Right below. We should try it. I got to start like pincering this. I'm going to say it's like 375. Cool. I was hoping to overshoot it. 4 beds, 3 bats. It's not there. Low ceiling. God, I hate this stupid fake window. Yeah, why? Why? Just let the house look like a house. I guess it's probably, like, not the people taking these photos. This is an interesting light picture. It's probably not the people taking these photos. It's probably some, like, company that takes all of the photos, and they have decided that this is what sells houses, so. This is, yeah, super low ceilings in this bedroom. You're so right. Between 375 and 2, and between 300. Why don't we just, like, cut the difference? Let's hit all 3s. Yeah, call me Steph Curry the way I be hitting all 3s out here. Nice. Quickly, guess the angle. Ooh, that is... So, this is 90. I'm going to say that's a cool, like, 98. A little bit up. That can't quite be 100. We'll go 102 to cut it. It's up more. Ooh. Wait, so this is 90 degrees. Is it really that much more? We'll go 110. It's a 106. Oh, 108. Damn. All right, we'll play reveal too. Oh, I guess I gotta add reveal to the playable things. You got this in one? This is tough. Is this photosynthesis? The hard part will be, can I spell photosynthesis? Oh, I'm so sick. I'm so sick, dude. I just knew. I just knew. Even though I think I might have played. Oh, wait, no, this is the proper days. Yeah. Yeah, it was giving from, like, the process in which was very scientific wording-y, and then I was like, this is a long word. I don't know how many letters photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is, but dude, I like this game. This is like the exact kind of game that is perfect for me. Not Run and Bun. Run and Bun is the exact kind of game that is not perfect for me. Cool. Bum, bum, bum. Cool. A time guesser, a data proof, but I don't want to be good at time guesser. I need to. Oh, you know what I also realized? Actually, I should rip one of these right. I'll wait a little bit. I didn't know Pokidoku had a battle mode. So I think what would be a really fun video idea to, like, because I keep on saying, like, I need to get better at Pokidoku, is I spend a stream, like, trying to memorize all the weird niche Pokemon, like the ones that there's only like 2 or 3 of. And then I'm like, I can't end stream until I win 10 battles in a row. And then I proceed to stream for 40 hours. That's what I want to improve on. Yeah. Oh, I think we actually did once, and I was getting smoked by chat. I think I remember doing that and getting smoked by chat, but I think we only did it once. I would love to get to the point where I can name every Pokemon from memory, but is this rote memorization worth it? We usually lead Zoka here. Yeah, it was 7v1, but still, like, even if it was 1v1, I lose that every time. I guess we could go Aqua Jet, but I'm pretty sure we probably want the crab something else for something else in this fight. That's your first message, Skelly? If you woke up today and you're like, that's the first message I'm going to send in the Save as Untitled chat. I think this is the standard. What we've led every time we've gotten to this fight is just Ak with, do we want Rost? Yeah, I guess it's Rost to prevent, like, the burn, chip damage. Plus, if it's Wild Charge, it, like, kills itself. Yeah. Yeah, there's no world where we don't win this 1v1. Oh, it is Citrus. I feel like I forgot about that shit last time, too. Okay. Let's reconvene. Yes. Well, at least you're honest. It is truly a Skelly message. Maybe it is Palpitoad. Muddy Water can miss. Are we faster after a Mud Shot? We are faster after a Mud Shot. Do we have any physical moves? We do not. I'm doing good. I woke up and I'm alive. Can't complain about that. We've been zooming through fights. We're not faster after Bulldoze, plus is Intimidate. It could be like a fake out swap. Fake out, like, Intimidate around. See any giant spiders? No. There was a scare earlier about a potential cockroach in the kitchen, but we did not see it. So it was determined to be a bird outside. Okay. Who ends up being the demon of this fight? I know Donphan's coming to this fight, no question. Donphan probably KOs 75 in this fight. Zarkanine's really just kind of annoying. I mean, we could Aqua Jet. I think that does... Oh, well, no, not with the Intimidate. I was going to say that always works. Technically, that doesn't always work. Haven't been looking for work just yet. I mean, the shorts have been popping off, is my copium. Yeah, it's been like an insane amount of subscriber growth over on YouTube, yeah. Planning to do the OnlyFans, exactly. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try streaming for a bit. I spent all of my last few years of grinding IT jobs, saving up money, so I have the luxury to do so. Plus, one benefit of being over here in Australia is that the US dollar goes a whole hell of a lot further, so it is nice. We don't kill with... Oh, maybe we could go like Razor Shell Aqua Jet, actually. I'm assuming that kills through the 1v1. 60 plus 32. Yeah, it'd have to be double low roll. You should do variety content. I mean, every time I stream something that isn't Pokemon, Monster Train, Balatro, doesn't really do super well. But I do want to branch out a little bit more. Absolutely. I think this is Kingler Rost. That is of my mind. I definitely want to, because the shorts are doing well. I want to make sure I have a good backlog of shorts. Like, I'm trying to make it so, I feel like it's always going to be chasing this dragon. Trying to make it so Pokemon don't do that well either. I feel like Pokemon's doing fine. Like, the streams have been, also the average viewership has been going up lately. We're trending in the right direction. That's the word I'm looking for. Anyways, Kingler is going to bait in... Depending on how low we are, I mean, Lucario is a very... Yeah, it could be like a whole hell of a lot of things. Well, probably, I think Lucario is probably the most likely option here. Aura Sphere, Magnet Rise. Yeah. No. Skelly, that's one of the nicest things you've ever said. Nah, I get where you're coming from. Yeah. It's like... I feel like content creation stuff is really weird because it's basically... Once you reach a certain point, you get kind of like a critical mass, right? Where once you're large enough, like, especially on Twitch is the biggest thing. Well, you can't really grow naturally on Twitch. But the biggest thing is, like, once you have a big enough audience, you're higher up on, like, the viewership page. People are more likely to find you. And you kind of hit a critical mass where you just begin to naturally grow from Twitch. And I feel like it's the same thing on, like, YouTube and everything. Or, like, once you get large enough and you have that core viewership who's bumping up your numbers and making the algorithm like you, it kind of just starts building itself. So that's sort of what I have in mind to get done first, right? So Centiskorch will kill this guy, would bring in the Furfo. Yeah. The raids have been nice lately too. Yeah. Even though raids don't like super help for growing audiences. But it's always nice to get. Can't be mad about getting a bump in viewership for the day. Payback though. I've been starting to raid more. Like when I have small streams, like I feel like it's a bit of a foxpo if you've like one viewer to raid a stream, because it feels like you're doing that more to be like, hey, come look at my stream, than like sending stuff over there. Right? But when I do have the bigger streams, I do pass them on most of the time. Sometimes I just forget. Yeah. What do I want to... I mean, Donphan could sort of help here. Donphan with Charm could own this guy. What does Donphan want to come in on? Anything that isn't return? So I guess this could be like a Hitmontop. Like Fake Out. Fake Out's going to do nothing over 2 turns of leftover. I mean, getting the -1 makes the 1v1 better. And we have more ground Pokemon to deal with these two. Yeah, it is frigid. When the air was being like funky on stream a little bit earlier, and I was dying. Okay, it looks like Piloswine can take care of this. Maybe go like Power Slam with Soft Sand. I'm going to say for foe is going to be Don / Hitmon's job. Manectric can be Palpitoad's job. Yeah. And then Bolton can be Piloswine's job. A cold 7. No. It's actually kind of cold. It is 46 right now. And the heat doesn't fucking work. And it's really windy outside. That's the thing that gets me when I go outside is it's like hella windy. That's the thing that makes it annoying. Palp gets an Orin. Oh, true. Yeah, that's definitely while we're over here, we want to go to Japan. I think it would potentially be fun, too, to go, like, when we're leaving. It would also cut down the flight a tiny bit. I forget how much it is, like, a flight from, how long it is a flight from Japan to the U.S. Yeah. Would definitely want to check out, like, Bali or something. There's a lot of cool places you have access to that is a whole lot easier to travel to versus when you would be over here fucking having to take another 20-hour flight to get here. And that's the dream, Skelly, of being a content creator, is I can go do my work from anywhere I can buy 2 monitors from. And I just can have to ship the desktop everywhere, but... Alright, the goal today is to get this other encounter, which I think we are on part. My cheap flight option is Canada. Like flying to Canada or like going to Canada to somewhere else? Because you're like in upstate New York, so you're... Yeah, I guess it probably is just going to Canada. Drive there in an hour, yeah. Man. Dude, I can't imagine what pre-9/11 world was like with flights. People used to just like casually roll up and be like, yeah, my flight leaves at 10 o'clock. I can get there at 9:45 and just walk up to the gate. Or if my friend's leaving, I can walk with them to the gate, not have to go through TSA, deal with any of that shit. That's crazy to imagine. That's a Rost. This is an Orin. Yeah, I think the only thing we need is a soft send. That was that. No, I've heard it's like TSA really wasn't a thing before. Yeah, more strict now. But that is the difference. That is the enormous difference. Is that it is so strict now. All right. Let's see if KO Crab's got this. Let's fight Breeder or Corgi. This Corgi did what? Yeah, so we just need to do this fight and then the double battle after, and then we are... I've accomplished what I want to today, but I'm definitely down to keep going because I'm locked in. Also probably very caffeinated. We're going to go Razor Shell turn 1. William Wisp is what we expected. You played right into our hand. Cool. Razor Shell crit would kill here. KO Crab doesn't credit. There's the citrus. So we're going to go for locked in my raise guard bed. Aqua Jet. -1 Aqua Jet. Doesn't get there. I'm going to click Razor Shell again. I think it's going to be like Razor Shell. Aqua Jet if need be. Unless this just kills itself. Race car bed and it's in drive. Nice, comfy, cozy. Cool. Alright, I'm not 1,000% sure what we're baiting in. Okay, Lucario was actually exactly what we expected. Lucario is going to click... Aura Sphere. Is this sometimes Shadow Ball? No, it looks like this is always Sphere of the Auras. We go here. We know it has a cool animation. It never misses. Do I win anything? Nope. You get the joy of being correct. There's nothing better than that, Skelly. no drop is nice. I think we have a favorable chance to kill this. Not in this universe, though. Yeah, I mean, Bruh being like a fully evolved, newer generation Pokemon helps it a ton. Lucas Mario. Not Mario. Bring Mario. Cool. All right, what's coming in next? Furfo? I don't think we're low enough to bait Furfo. Might be Manny? Oh, it is Furfo. All right, this is going to be Return. Me when I get a bad gift. I'm going to go to Tyler to get the -1 to start. Bring Cario. Luke Cario. -1. Good shit to you turn to get out of here. Skelly's going to hit. Skelly rolls up the stream, punches me, and leaves to hit that real life U-turn. All right. Then I'm going to go over to OnlyFans here and click Charm to get this thing even in worse shape. You're going to attract me. That is cool, I guess. Are we dead to... What are we baiting? Return. Is Hitmon dead to crit return? They're not, so Hitmon just comes in again here. Ba-da. But I give the first impression, yo. Get this guy in the Poke Rap. Put him in the Poke Cypher. Flip turn out, but I got the first impression. Gonna lose all your money like it's the Great Depression. Will Donphan ever get to attack? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Holy shit. Well, this is -2. How low is KO Crab? Yeah, KO Crab's fine here coming in. Bump, 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 bump. Max roll 16. All right. We are going to click... I guess we go Brick Break here. We want max damage. Okay, it's going to return. That doesn't kill at -2. It will kill next turn. This lets us actually get Donphan in now. Thank goodness. Donphan at least gets the swing once this time. Return. All right. We would love to swing and get a speed drop. Do not attract us. That's cool. -2 raid boss. We are not faster yet. One more for the road. We don't quite have our... We are now faster. We don't quite have our Orin yet. I think we still rip the Bulldoze to eventually save health here. I think this should always kill 21%. Ooh, nah. Which might actually be better because Return's going to tickle us, and then we're going to get our Orin. Oh, it's about the same. Okay. Alright, I don't think we're afraid of anything in the back. Manectric. Flamethrower max does 34. So we can click Bulldoze. Flamethrower burn. Damage doesn't kill us. I think even if his max roll burn doesn't kill us, we just do a whole hell of a lot of damage here. A hell of a lot less damage here. I did 6. Whose job is this? This is the Palpable Toads? It is the Palpable Toads. Alright. Toad comes in. If I could do a Toad impression, I'd do it. No Ice Fang Freeze. Alright. Mudshot to pick up the kill. Oh, we're faster because of the Bulldoze. Hell yeah. Alright. Then this is going to be Psychic Fangs. This is Sash. Yeah, so this is actually great for Boop to come in on. Might be a world where it clicks out. But it's going to be Tantrum, Ice Shard from us regardless. Crouch. No drops is cool. We're going to have a bad Tantrum. Ow. Cool. Sash, and then shard to pick it up. Cool. Sick. Only the double battle, and we get our next encounter. How many fights are we away from the devious discharge double? Still got a lot to go. I say, yeah, I'm gonna lock in and do a lot of fights today. And it's been not even 2 hours, and I'm like, I'm gonna pack it up. Why bother? Alright. Pokemon Jazz, where are we at? Let's close some windows. And open some doors. Ruststuff was Swinub, and Verdant Turf was Petal. Yeah, let me also color this in. So we've got 3 delays currently in the oven. Got Rustboro 115 and Petalburg. Yeah. And what we hit here is going to depend on if we rip... I mean, we could just raw hit the Togedemaru. Yeah, I think if we hit like Magnemite or Togedemaru, then we continue delaying. If we hit the Static Mon, we probably go grab Busboro to hopefully hit the Togedemaru there. And then we can keep on delaying that. There's no... I don't think we get anything. This is like... We absolutely are giga fucked on... Shell. And then we hit the like low percentage Basculegion that sits in front of Delcatty while it does nothing. That's the dream. Double battle time. I think the Thinker was the goat here before. How is Mr. Scorch? Air Slash doesn't hit both in a double, yeah. Crab's probably going to be our guy trying to bait fast KOs. Yeah. Can you one-tap this guy? You can. Okay, might be a Senta Scorch Crab lead where Senta goes bop-bop. Unless Yamper can do it faster. They can't do it faster. Do you need the Muscle Band to pick up... Well, you don't always pick it up against Orbeetle, which is kind of annoying. That's a bug move? Wait, don't we have Silver Powder? Why don't I just check my inventory? It's faster. We do have Silver Powder. Oh, sick. So we could just do that. Yeah. So we're going to go... This is Orb, Hypno... Toxie, Hari. So if we lead Senti with Silver Powder, they are going to Oko or Beetle. Delay to get Mamo for Watson if you need. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. It's not super, it's a candy though, yeah. No, it's not a super great Mamoswine, so I think we're chilling. Plus we already have two ground types. 2 ground types? Palpitoad, Piloswine, and Donphan, yeah. Yeah, I'm not... I feel like I don't want to invest in that motherfucker. I was going to say, so you can kill this guy with a Silver Powder Lunge. And you can kill this guy with also a Lunge. Oh, Crab is faster than Hypno? That sucks. But I mean, it'll slow kill if it sees... It doesn't see anything against this guy. So it'll see... It'll slow kill, still look for this guy. So this is always going to be, if we go crab, if we go king with 8 HP. King with 8 HP, no item. Protects turn 1 and then swaps out 2. This would be random move from Croak plus random move from Hypno. Random damaging move from Hypno. Oh, Donphan's totally chill with that. Yeah. And then who beats the shit out of Toxicroak? Still sort of this guy. Do-do-do. It's a little fast for my blood. Ba-da-da-dum. Little rich for my blood. I am pretty down to... You have a faster fake out. Pretty down to bring him on top. For killing Toxicroak. Donphan can't really do much in the damage front. Love to be able to slow it down. Speaking of Bolton, Bolton seems pretty good to outspeed, and with any amount of chip on Toxicroak, they can come in and kill. Poison Touch is the one where it damages us and gets poisoned. Contact moves a 30% chance of poisoning. Is this guy ever baiting knockoff? No, that's actually incredibly important, so we don't have to worry about losing our silver powder. I'm down with Yamp with a Pecha. And then... Yeah, hopefully that'll set up a situation where we can do this. And then... Just general good mon, right? Stomping Tantrum isn't. No, it's a one target guy. It's either Meganium or Glocktillery. I think Glock is a good bailout in case of... Rock Slide is pretty annoying against this guy. We have our fake out mon. We have the mon that takes no damage. It's thick fat, has a lumberry, so we really wouldn't be poisoning it. Air Slash would be nice. I think Meganium's probably a better, like, general annoyance mon. Slash allowing us to reposition. Flash doesn't mind coming in a Rock Slide. Yeah. And I think once we have the 1v1 at the Hariyama at the end, especially if we're able to fake out before it fake outs, I think we're pretty happy with that. Cool. Alright, let's see if we cook this one up properly. Oh, the ending coming up? Ba da do 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 ba. Bum. Bum bum. Is that already repeating? Damn. Okay, we go to Jazz 2. We go to Jazz 2. Even though we're just about to start the fight. Banger alert. And we need silver powder. Do 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 do. Alright, after this battle, we get access to our next encounter, which potentially could set off a chain of encounters, or not, depending on what we hit. The prize possession, of course, is getting Oh, we need to set the guy's to 8 HP. Is getting Togedemaru. Togedemaru would be the goat beyond goats to get there. So I love having an early Protect Mon. Holy shit, having an early Protect Mon is so nice. Especially when it's on this crab who kind of rules. This might... Actually, we probably want no item to discourage. Well, they're going to be baiting random move, right? Really doesn't matter. All right. I think everything's good to go. Let us game. Last fight we got to rip before that encounter. Everybody's in the right order. Since the Scorch can do shit, we got the whole squad on the back. Let's go. Let's get on Mewtwo. It's a double battle. Even though it's like not the most lock-in, it's still a lock-in. Double battles require the focus. 100% power and will. Alright, Sentinel. Sentinel Scorch is going to click Lunge and kill the Beetle. You're going to click Protect. It should be Fake Out, Random Move Right. Cool. The Beetle of Orbs is dead. Analyze it today. Yeah, we're going to catch up the PB. What up, Corona time? All right. Hypnosis slow kill. We're going to go into... Bruh is going to click Lunge again, I believe. Yeah, there's going to be Lunge again here, and then random move into OnlyFans. 2 moves going right. Goodbye, Orin. Hello, Poison. This might be good for setting up OnlyFans to be dead to a move next turn. Hopefully with the Poison Chip, it'll be baiting guaranteed move. Not that Bruh is our favorite person in the world to be in when Hitmon comes in or when Hariyama comes in, but we can at least look at the numbers, see if OnlyFans is baiting some sauce. 36? I feel like they should, right? No, surprisingly. So this is just random move from the Croak. I think I'm gonna swing with this guy. Do a little flame wheel action, and then what's what Paya Berry do? That's gonna be like flying reduction, right? Psychic. Okay, makes sense. And we're gonna go into. Guess we can go into Scamper. Yeah, we should go into Scamper. And then, yeah, I see the line here. It's going to be going into Scamper. Scamper's going to pick up the kill next turn as we go into Hitmon so we can fake out. That's a better move to get. Ooh, I hate Poison Touch. I'm glad we went Petra. Cool. Yeah. So this will do enough chip that Psychic Fangs always kills. Cool. So now this is going to be you go into Hitmon to set up for the fast fake out next turn, and then we go Psychic Fang here to pick up a KO. Only man. Yeah. It's for only dudes. Dudes hanging out with dudes. Nothing better than that. We just want a couple of dudes to hang out with. Sick. Nice job weakening the damage Scamper did to you. Alright, now this is just... I believe this is probably fake out Psychic Fangs the kill. Because we have the faster fake out. Because we're going to go bim, bop, boom, bam. Kind of shit you don't understand. Oh yeah, and if this doesn't pick up a kill, we click Psychic Fangs again. Yeah. Or we click Mach Punch. Who's going to get the kill? It's a race to the top. Tyler 1 gets it. Sick. Okay. I have to do it. I know I don't have to do it, but I have to do it. Can't let OnlyFans suffer. Me when I spend another $1,000. All right. What are we looking for? What is in store? What route is this? 117. On the table for 117, we've got a lot of good hits, and a lot of good hits that lead to a lot of good hits. 20% Pikachu with static. Static is the main thing beyond the Pokemon itself that we're looking here for, because if we hit a Mon with static, that means we have the chance to get an increased odds for Togedemaru. Actually, are there any bugs here? There is some bugs here, so we can't just lead with that guy. So, we're going to go like this collection of goons and goblins. Yeah, the ground type. Or the ground type. Yeah. I don't think Pikachu gets a light bulb, but I do know it's Mega Evolution, or not Mega Evolution, Alolan Raichu, which it does get access to, is a potential Elite Four break, just because it's, I guess it's a fairy type. It's a fairy type with, I think, fast Fake Out and maybe also fast Encore. So Pikachu's good. Needless to say. Still haven't decided what we're getting. I completely forgot about the Lilligant that we still have to figure out which form we're getting. But I mean, that's not until we get to Watson's Town anyways. We still have Shell and a Discharge double to deal with. All right, so 20% Pikachu, 20% Electrike. I haven't heard a lot of buzz about Electrike. Imagine the best thing it has is static. 10% Joltik, which we did hit our first time. It isn't static, but it gets access to webs, which rules. I love speed control. And there are 4 Pokemon in the game who get access to it. 3? It's Masquerain, but you have to delay for a decade. Joltik and Duper, the spider. A spider. Okay. I got distracted. So 20% Pikachu, 20% Electric, 10% Joltik, 10% Magnemite, 10% Togedemaru, which is the big hit here. 10% Toxel, 5% Meowth Galar, Yamper's a dupe, 5% Luxio, 5% Flaffy. I know Luxio is also good for Shell. Regardless, we're aiming to hit a normal resist here, and if we don't hit a normal resist here, we would like to hit a static mon so we can fish for a normal resist in Bustboro. Here goes nothing. That is a normal resist. Team Magma Might. Also, potentially Magnet Pull. Wait, can Magnet Pull... Magnet Pull's the one that increases Steel-type odds for wild encounters, right? So would that also help for getting Togedemaru? What's Analytic? I know Analytic has the bug. That's all I know about Analytic. This might be pretty good, though. Magnemite. Yeah, this feels pretty solid. The Magnet Pokemon. ICP. This all caps when you spell their name. Actually, we'll call them Fago. Fago's a cuter name. Magnets, how do they work? So based on their role that's going to be requiring them to be a normal resist, we obviously want a bit of bulk here. Is there something down here? Over here? Nah. So defensive stats are going to be good. I'm assuming special attack as well. What does it evolve into Magnezone? Levels up at New Maulville, so a hot fucking minute till we get that. I think it's like post-Norman? Show me bulky. Ah. Moving last boost power. So we want to be slow then. Oh, not analytic up speed. Analytic up speed? That's awful. That is anti-synergy. Plus, we don't get magnet pull to pull the types. I guess we do want to move slow, though. I didn't even look at the special attack. 29 special attack's not bad. Okay, we'll take that. This evolves at 30. Do we get anything on this split from delaying the evolution? Mirror shot at 31 versus mirror shot at 32. We get try attack instead. Oh, we get it at 32, so we're just going to get it regardless. We get discharge. Do we get discharge before we evolve? We do. Roll into the discharge, double-clicking discharge. I don't think you can scale ability change, unfortunately. So we cannot be based. We can't be based on what? Alright, let's level up this Maggie. Unfortunate. Well, I mean, again, it's still not the fastest Pokemon in the world. So maybe we can still get some analytic procs here. I don't think we want reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah, looking at that moveset, we're probably already full up of moves we want. Don't want Sonic Boom. Probably want Shockwave. I want this instead of that. What would be the other move we'd want? Mirror Shot? Such is a tough decision. I think we definitely want Mirror Shot. Do we want Shockwave? I feel like we already have a handful of non-miss moves. We don't have anything with Thunder Wave yet. And we got rid of Nuzzle on our fast dog. So I'm going to say it's probably over Shockwave. Let's check the council though. Maybe I'm overvaluing Tri Attack. I don't think I am though. T-Wave, Signal, Flash Bolt. Wait, that's an Emerald Kaizo. What if I just go Magneton moves? Show me Run a Bun. Show me Run a Bun. Just tell me if I have the right things. Will we ever clicking Tri Attack? We should probably go this over Tri Attack, right? I think I'm just saying Tri Attack is sick because I'm like, oh, it's an 80 base power move that could do a bunch of different statuses. We're never gambling on random status proc on that shit. Okay, what's next? The other 5-mon battle on this route? Luna? Alright. Let's see how this next fight looks. So I kind of have to pee. I'm going to run to the Banyo real quick. And I'll import this guy, and I'll leave you to some jazz. It's also because I'm using my wireless headphones. I'm just going to hear the jazz. Yeah. Oh, absolutely has to be some bright powder things. I think it is like more likely I'm going to be using Shockwave than Tri Attack. Like that just seems right. As much as there's part of me that wants to gamble and Tri Attack procs, you know? don't know this game, but there has to be bullshit somewhere is a good instinct to have. All right. What are we doing to beat up electrical wires? Electrical will wires. Ooh, Wordle moment? I could play a little Wordle. Please play right now. Well, Scamp, this is... You're having me play tomorrow's Wordle, right? I don't think I played yesterday's Wordle, actually. What if I just turn back time? I also lost my streak, too, so there's, like, no point in doing this. This is the 18th? Okay. So you want me to play the 18th is a good one? Okay, we'll play the 18th then. All right. As always, we are a gamer. What if I was going to climb a mountain? What about monkey? What about money? Rhymes with pterodactyl. Oh, let me close so I can't cheat. MU. Mustn't. Can't be musty. I was gonna go mushy, but we need the N. Muscle. I would love to get minus. Seems like a good guess. Lets us know about the N and the U and potentially the I. Okay, so we pretty much know it is MUN. Is it Munch from Munch? Oh my god. The goat. I'm sad he couldn't be here to see it. This puzzle's a munch. I ate it for lunch. Wow. Shoutouts Munch the Crunch. Okay, let's see how many more fights we're going to do today. Back to playing the real game. Yeah. Well, now that I don't have a streak, I'm, like, down to jump around. I'm still so mad. I could have messaged John Wordle to give me back my streak, but it was like, I don't know, man. I played all the games I was supposed to. It said I had my streak, and then the day after it was like, actually die. So I was like, okay, whatever. We hold the L. Okay. This is probably a Don fan. It's like probably, to be safe, it's a Don fan pre-poison lead. I think we ran into the same conundrum last time, right? Actually, are we dead? The cross-chop crit? Does Soft Sand Piloswine win? Most of the time? I get it's probably something that it's just like not designed to be fucky with missing days. Don fan, Soft Sand, pre-poison. So that's why I was like, okay, whatever. Like, even though I think I was like 2 or 3 days away from my max streak. Like, it's a Wordle streak. I was so stressing about it, and then I lost, and I was like, wow, I just don't care. All right, we're going to take the Ice Punch, and then we're going to bait in... This is slower gets out damaged. Faster out damages. Slower gets out damaged. Slower gets out damaged. So this is going to be Trop Kick Czarina. Bug? Bug, not quite. This guy? Bird, perhaps? We can go like no item air slash. Oh, what about Star? Not fast enough. Okay, yeah, we go with like no item air slash. Yeah, I'm down with that. Pidge, no item. Owns this guy. They would bait in Outspeed out damage. Outspeed out damage. Outspeed gets out damage. So this would be Quagsire, Ice Punch, or Curse, I believe. This is a Meganium moment. I wonder if Petal could do anything here. Like a non-evolved Petal. Nah, they don't like the Ice Punch. Do I really have to pre-poison? What up, Rindo? Oh, Munch, you just missed Wordle. You just missed Wordle. The goat. What could we do here? I mean, we could eat the berry. Rindo's got to be grass, right? Does pre-poison Meganium win here? Could I just bring 2 and just... I bet I could bring 2 and just not get fucked, right? Rindo is grass. Yeah. I'll just bring 2 and not get fucked. Yeah. Munch could sense something was amiss. The annals of Munch history. Got that Munchhausen. What happens if this is Ice Punch Freeze? We just cry, effectively? What's the backup plan? I think it is just cry, effectively. If we're gonna... Is there anything, like, important to delay this Petal for? Damn, this thing's slow! I guess it needs to evolve. I guess Centiskorch isn't the worst thing in the world to have as a backup plan here. We still have to, like, kill the rest of the team here. I'm gonna go, like, Meganium with an Orin. We get, like, a few chances to wake up. No item. If they kill this, they're probably going to bait in slower out damages. Slower out damages. Revenge, double damage. I think we fucked up this bait last time too. No, it's just double damage if it's hurt by the target. The light! The light! Yeah, that's fine. You can also turn that light up too. Yeah. Or change it in anyway if you... Oh, yeah. Cool. Natural light, like the beer? Yeah. Okay, cool. What's happening next? So it's gonna be this guy coming in. Heat Crash, maybe William Wisp. Heat Crash, William Wisp. Has a citrus? I could just come in and eat this berry. I think Senti's going to be a backup for that one as well. Lunge drops physical attack. Yeah, I think Centiskorch could just be a fucking nuisance here. Yeah. Slash setup for... Yeah, it could be a nuisance to set up for Kingler. Who else is left? Grapplocked? Would be baiting liquidation from this guy. Would be baiting revenge from that guy. Do we go side beam here? Okay, this guy might propose a problem. Ignition Graplock does do a fuck ton of damage here. And we can't really lum it. I mean, Pidgeot, depending on how much health they still have left, could probably come in on one of these moves and pick up their slash. I think it's just going to have to be like a 2-piece with someone, right? And thankfully it doesn't have any trapping moves here. Is this calculating revenge. No, that's not calculating boosted revenge damage, right? Yeah. Which that is going to hurt like a motherfucker. And you don't bait revenge, which is good. Yeah, I think it's really just the Graptolok is the only thing that kind of scares me here. And if we kill... Okay, so let's walk this back. Soft Sand pre-poisoned kills Electivire. Then they bait in Zarina drop kick. We go in here, we click air slash twice, it dies. We have no item to boost that. Then we're going to bait in... So this might be... Depending on how low we are. Yeah. If we're low enough to die to revenge, it would be revenge here. But if we're low enough to... If we're not low enough, this is the outspeed out damage. We go there. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Boom. Because we could go first. Actually, this makes more sense, especially if we're going to bring Scorch. We go first here on the Ice Punch. Actually, no, this is exactly what we do. We go to Centiskorch on the Ice Punch. If they get frozen, we can thaw out with Flame Wheel. We Bug Bite to eat the Rindo Berry. And then on the Earthquake, we go here. And then with the no Rindo Berry, they're able to kill. That will bait in Heat Crash from this guy. Also will make them a little bit healthier. Heat Crash from this guy. Heat Crash or Burn from that guy. Definitely want to go into them on Heat Crash. Guess we go here. Because you're also not super mad. Ock with the Orin, or with the Ross, is not super mad about taking the Heat Crash. Slash could... I guess we could, depending on how low we are, we could eat the berry as well. Actually, yeah, we could just literally go back in here. Oh, Centiskorch can probably take like a bunch of damage here. Yeah, and Ox faster. Yeah, so we can lower that. Oh, okay, I see the line now. Yeah, I see the line. Yeah. Because we're going to want Ock in the kill this guy with the lunge minus, and we're going to eat their berry. You want to have it so Octazooka just kills when they come in. They're not going to be ripping Will-O-Wisps. And then, how low? I mean, Revenge will just fucking murk us, won't it? Guess we could come in, fake out. I don't know how it sees Revenge damage. How did we take care of the Graptolok last time? Did we use the Thinker? I am wondering how Revenge damage is taken care of. Revenge is double damage on switch. Okay. So Revenge stores the information based on the last turn because of a bug. Okay. We could just also... How disastrous is it? I might just not poison Donphan to potentially be able to use it against Graptolok. I don't hate that, honestly. Then we bring, like, King in the last slot. What are you betting? Liquidation. I hate just not knowing, right? We can do interesting things with Meganium, and I think this is probably our squad. Plus, you might be in good enough health after stealing all these berries to do shenanigans. Yeah, I think we should be fine here. I have faith that I can find a line that works. Maybe I should pre-poison Donphan then. It's 10%. I'm going to pre-poison just to, like... Because if we lose, I think the fight becomes actually hard if we lose HP on everyone else on our team, right? Like, it's bearable in the current line because it's like, okay, we know this is going to win. But if we have to, if we get that 10% get fucked there, then we start sweating a little bit. It's just the big question mark about how exactly the AI handles revenge. Perplexes me a little bit. Okay, soft sand we're going to need on you. We're going to need to be pre-poisoned. No item on Pidge. Yeah, we need to hand out a soft sand and a Rost. It's 10% the freeze. And if we can charm this guy... Fuck it, I'm not going to poison. I just have a feeling in my gut that this 1v1 at the end is going to get a little sketchy and we're going to want Donphan for it. I don't think Electivire ever freezes here. Don't say famous last words. Alright, here goes nothing. Let's get the Jazz off and then Jazz on. Alright, gamers. The turn that determines it all. We click Bulldoze and we pray we don't get frozen. I guess it could also be cross-chop for high crit AI, right? Cool. Never punished. Cool. Now this is going to be Zarina, which we're going to go into Puddin' Pop on. Drop Kick, I believe, drops physical attack. It drops physical attack. Yeah, cool. So that doesn't matter with Air Slash. That's one of those things that I just immediately remembered. Right here, flinch would be cool. Crit would also be Pog. Knockoff's fine. That's why we went no item to take less damage there. We're going to go Air Slash the kill. I think this is going to be Quagsire because we're not as low. Grab the lock early. Oh, because it's seeing revenge damage, right? So this is revenge all the time. Which means I think we can... Can Donphan take revenge then liquidation? Liquidation max roll is 44. Revenge min roll is 28. It's not great. This is absolutely hella annoying. I'm gonna go... Maybe do we growl with Caleb? Caleb might just be a slow and steady move here with Synthesis and Growl, right? And we're faster. Okay. We're gonna go... Revenge crit. Max roll is, without us damaging it, is 54. So I'm gonna go Growl. We did not damage it, so it's not doing max roll. Cool. We get the Orin. We go Synthesis here. Gonna continue revenging us. Okay, we kind of stumbled into a solid line. I'm gonna go for one more growl. Cool. Ah! Is there any reason to not drop this? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go Synthesis. This is gonna just continually be Revenge. We're gonna go into the KO Crab. Actually, is it better to go Donphan? It is better to go Donphan. Okay, we're gonna go Don. Max roll Revenge at -4 is 16. So we're gonna doze with the bulls. It is now even slower. Liquidation, we gotta look for that defense drop. No defense drop. Alright. We are Giga safe. Okay, maybe keeping Growl on Meganium is pretty damn good. For something like literally exactly like this. Defense drop doesn't matter. Yeah, we're already faster. We're going to bulldoze one more time. Sick. Just for moves we're baiting. That is the only thing we have to be wary of with the drop. It's probably Quagsire. Yeah. Quagsire random move? Quagsire random damaging move. So I'm going to go... I'm going to go Glocktillery here to figure out what move we're baiting. Earthquake is the worst of the two for Glocktillery. Ouch. Now this is guaranteed Earthquake. Which we're going to go into Meganium on. Let me just Magical Leaf, Magical Leaf. Maybe it could be Curse here too. Okay, that's fine. +1 attack, +1 defense, -1 speed. We click Magical Leaf twice. First one is going to take out the Rindo Berry. Second one will hopefully pick up a kill unless we get Ice Punch frozen. Cool. That picks up that, and I believe it's only Turt in the back. This is going to be Heat Crush or William Wisp. Heat Crush or William Wisp. We're going to go into... Oh, yeah. We're going into the guy who just makes this annoying as possible for you. We want to see Will Wisp. Heat Crash is fine. All right. I'm going to wait a little bit before I steal your berry and eat it. -1 attack. Those are both physical moves, so that's not going to hurt. Lunge again. Oh, protect it. Lunge again. That's a really nice citrus berry you got there. I would love to get a bite of it. Thanks, idiot. We should just make sure we're not dead the Heat Crash crit. 27. Yeah. Lunge again. Lunge again. Sick. Yeah. The fourth iteration of Bruh is really doing really well. I take back all the nasty things I've said about that Pokemon. They are actually kind of good. Just need to not get them in Magma Hideout where they're past their prime. Okay. I'll probably get a few more in me today. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Discharge Double. So I definitely want to leave a fight or two before we do Discharge Double tomorrow. And we'll have Discharge Double and Shell tomorrow. I'm going to need to be like, lock the fuck in for that. Because I do not want to get fucked by Discharge Double again. I've had enough. Are we did to 5-hit Water Shuriken Grit? No. Fast Bird flying move. Oh wait, this thing is like the fastest man in the West. Cell, Persian, Duo. Oh, Muscle Band do a wing beat actually picks that up. Dun, dun. Oh, we did the crit sludge bomb. I think it's probably just the bug, right? Yeah, 5-hit Water Shuriken doesn't get us. Just click Flame Wheel. Senti with Orin. We are baiting in slower, but gets Weoko. Actually, maybe if we can find a better lead, we can go Centiscorch against this thing, because Centiscorch owns this guy. Be Drill Peck here. Not 2 Ice Shards. What about our Corgi? Ah, barely doesn't get there. I feel like this guy's probably the pain for this fight. Ah, like Ice Shard, Ice Shard, Ice Shard. Guaranteed 3 KO. Yeah, if we could come in on a better move, that'd be great. And let's see if he's someone who can also win against the Selgor lead. They already did the 5-hit crit. I'm just immediately checking 5-hit crit after what happened last time on Discharge Double. Do 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 do. Does Muscle Band? I forget if Water Shuriken has priority, right? Yes, +1 priority. What's Aqua Jet's priority? That's also +1. Yes, that would be a great way to get us skilled. Is it just Centiscorch? I mean, Centiscorch still doesn't like take a lot of damage here too. Probably is just like Centiscorch. Orin kills this. Doesn't bait in that. Baits in this guy. Picking Drill Peck. We go into this guy. 34, 34, 34. Yeah, we go Don with Orin. Who Ice Shard always 3 hits. We have to take one coming in, then we Ice Shard, we take another. We have to take 3? 0% chance of 3 KO. Yeah. So we have to take 3, and we kill before that. And then this should be Icy Wind / Snarl. Snarl. Lower special attack. And this is a dark type. This could be just Mach Punch, Mach Punch. Or... oh yeah, Mach Punch here. Yeah, fake out Mach Punch. Yeah, let's do that. Hitmon with an Orin. Who else do we want to bring? Something that is annoying to this bird. You're never going to bait Drill Run. Yeah. Yeah, also that guy could do work. We're not afraid of you. Yeah, we'll do this. Sick. All right. We're slowly barreling towards Shell. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. Yeah. I have to see how Magneton's matchup is against Shell's Delcatty. Shell Caddy, if you will. Probably check that after this fight. I don't see too many wrinkles in this fight. It's just going to look a little sketch with the Dugtrio 1v1. Because it's going to look like they're going to get owned, but they can't ever 3-hit KO, and we 3-hit KO them before they 3-hit KO us. But it's not actually scary. They don't have a priority move, right? And they have Early Bird, yeah, a worthless ability. And we kill this without any boosting items, yeah. It's scary. Nah. Yeah, it just looks funky. I think there's a lot of those fights. You kind of have to... It's like the opposite of turning your brain off. You have to turn your brain on and just be like, we're going to be fine. Like, that was a 2-hit? Yeah, it's like, you know it's going to be Drill Peck. You know it's going to hurt. But Ice Shard, we win it by the math, so just don't sweat it. Because this max roll is 34. We take that coming in. It does have Quick Attack. Okay, so that could, if we get into a Quick Attack scenario, it could click that. So this is Ice Shard. We'll just look at the numbers for sure. It's going to be Drill Peck. Crit on the Ice Shard makes it a whole lot nicer. We get the lower damaging move anyways. Okay, Drill Peck max roll is 34. Quick Attack max roll is 18. We don't have to worry about it. I don't think Ice Shard kills from this one, though. Yeah, the scary thing would be if Quick Attack kills this turn. Nope, Quick Attack never kills. Sick. I don't think the AI is trained to do that as well. Like, it doesn't know if we have a priority move that kills it, then we can kill that. It's going to be random move that isn't Shockwave. And Tyler 1 comes in here. Yeah, dude, Ice Shard's busted. I forget if Ice Shard... Does Ice Shard still have the boosted crit chance? Nah. Just it feels like it crits every once in a while. Special attack drop. Cool. Alright, it's going to be Fake Out, Mach Punch, Mach Punch. Fake Outs for funsies. And Mach Punch because... There's a not just go Rolling Kick here. We are slower. Yeah, we just go Rolling Kick. Cool. Another one down. All right, buddy. Whatever you say. All right, let's look at Shell and see what our team looks like. There's still a world where we cash in on Bustboro for Hammy. We did not hit Magnet Pull on Magneton, so we can't use that to fish up our good pal Togedemaru. But let's first see how our Shell is looking. To say nothing about the Discharge Devil. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, Centiskorch seems like a super sick lead here, even just to get rid of the Citrus. I'm such a Centiskorch enjoyer. Normal resist. Last Resort still does a fuck ton. Ouch. Yeah, I guess we just come in and pray we don't get like Last Resort crit. Cut my life into pizza. And I mean, that could always be like a follow-up from Donphan angle. Just Fake Out, non-crit. I think we at least get the swing once. Then is Yamper... Where's Yamper, our lead? Nah, I think it's probably... Because I can't imagine the bug does anything else in this fight. This is usually Donphan's job, right? Yeah. Feeling a little bit sketched out. Maybe you can contribute to 32. Do you have anything that looks nice? If we come in on the right move... Cedar can pick up a kill there. And not have to worry about getting rocks up, which would be nice. Probably also this guy. Yeah, maybe you're the guy who cleans up. I mean, are they dead to this? 19 plus 60? High roll moves there. These are always crits, though. I think this Tug-a-Kiss might be a problem. Yeah, even though we have the Bolton that is faster, if we got Air Cutter coming in, yeah, I'm not 1,000% sure about that one, Chief. One of our birds, I assume, can take care of. Yeah, this is a Pidgeot. Especially if we're coming in on... Air Slash doesn't really get there. I don't even think with Muscle Band it would get there. Oh, of course it would, because it's a special move. Good odds with Wise Glasses, but... Maybe this is where Bolton contributes? Is it ever the Meganium? No, because they get crit. I mean, it could be like Meganium comes in on the fake out, growls it, and then something else. And then question mark, question mark, question mark. They don't have enough sauce to one tap here. Yeah, that's probably like Seadra. Yeah, basically bringing Rhydon, clicking a killing move. Yeah, I don't know about this Tug-a-Kiss, bro. Maybe it's a world where it's like we come in with Piloswine, Ice Shard a handful of times. Ice Shard as much as we get safety too. Wait, are we just dead the crit grass knot? Yeah. So that'd be like one Ice Shard, if that. Then I don't know if... I wonder if maybe like Never Melt Ice, Ice Shard plus Bolton Wild Charge picks it up. That's 62 plus 32. Not quite, but with Wise Glasses, 32 plus Muscle Band, I mean. 32 plus, that exactly gets there. Which could be good. I'm going to say that's probably... I'm going to say Piloswine's probably the least valuable mod in our box. Because it's an ice type. We have another ice type. We have a lot better ground types. I mean, of course, we would love a glut of ground types for... Excuse me, for Watson's Gym, but... Okay. I think there's potentially a world where we don't have to cash in on Rustboro. And what would even await us at Rustboro? Rockruff, Mudbray, Growlithe. Honestly, though, dude, like... Most of the things we can hit here, we'd be pretty happy about. I know delaying for the fossil is good. We'll see, like, how bad... Once we actually get into the weeds of it with Shell, we'll see, like, actually how bad that fight is. I get, like, a protein bar or something. Like, hungry. Go play all the games. All the games. Huh? Honey? Granola. How? Well. It's granola bar time. What's it about? Alright, Rapidash. Piloswine get to use it before its inevitable death. Oh, what about just Kingler? Cardboard bar time. Yeah, it's the protein one too. They do taste a little cardboardy. But I need fuel. I can't game on an empty stomach, Munch. How are we killing this Jinzhou? I feel like this is probably the annoying guy of this fight. Ooh, it has Heat Wave. I mean, probably to clean up baits. Oh, we just going on this. Oh, that's probably the move, right? We go. We do like a Magneton plus Bolton action. Okay, but how do we deal with Jinzhou? God, we're so close to the monkey coming online. I can taste it. It weirdly tastes like cardboard. Sorry, I'm just doing high quality chewing content. Ah, Octillery doesn't get there, even with the glasses. Does Cedra get there with the glasses? No. Does anybody get there? Is there anybody out there? Anybody out there that we don't want to use for the rest of the fight? See hello with Brian. I mean, how bad is this range? That's pretty good odds. I think I'd take that. I think pre-poison, Octillery. Seems like a solid lead. Rapid. And we baiting Megahorn. Like also not an awful move to be baiting out. Go Ock with Wise pre-poisoned. Then that's gonna bait in Outspeed KO. It's gonna be everything except triple axle, which I think Don would be a good start. Tail Swap does do a lot. What do you bait? I think I'm down. If it's like 5-hit, well, it's going to be 5-hit. If it's 5-hit, crit. If they all crit, it's not even a guaranteed chance to KO. I think this is probably the move, right? Unless we can go to someone. What is it going to be? Oh, it's Tail Slap / Rock Blast. There's not someone who can pick up this first KO who guaranteed baits a move. There's probably, now's not the time to start being impatient. Maybe it is like Aqua Jet with a cherry. Does a flame body. Well, yeah, what if we go Kingler with a Chesto? A great opener. They would bait in. This is always Tail Slap. Outspeed gets out damaged. Outspeed gets out damaged. So I believe that's Chinchou with a potential to sing. Depending on if we're here or not. Okay, I kind of like this angle, actually. And a guaranteed Tail Swap. Can you take a guaranteed Tail Slap? If anyone who takes a guaranteed Tail Slap and then baits Rock Blast. It's triple axle. We could also maybe do something with that. Are you, Hitmon, how do you feel about triple axle? Okay, cool. So we could go... Meganium takes the tail swap. Mega with an Orin takes that. Goes into Hitmon on the triple axle with an Orin. Makes it -1. Then it's baiting tail slap, which is Donphan's second favorite thing to come in on. We'll also get a fake out in there. And then we'll go Don with a Chesto, who I believe with Bulldoze. Ooh, that's with Soft Sand too. I don't love... I think after the fake out chip, we should be able to get close to getting there. They're baiting triple axle coming out. We could also go back in the Kingler, depending on how their HP is, their berry situation, yada yada yada. Cool. And this would be Hyper Voice. Yeah. And this is a Magneton. Also potentially valuable for the baits there. And then if it's always Heat Wave... Where's Yamper? Heat Wave burn chance? It has just like a drop chance. A 10% the burn. Okay, so then it's just Yamp with a... It's Mag with a Mag, and then Yamp with a Rost. Okay, I think that does it. So I think this will probably be the last fight of the day. Losing steam a tiny bit. But we got a really good progress. It leaves us a fight to warm up before the discharge double and shell tomorrow. And God, Monkey will be online if we make past shell. It's really just that fucking discharge double. I don't want to be out here losing 4,000 Pokemon to that shit again. I'm good on that front. I've had enough suffering for one existence, please. Maybe Yamper. No, I was going to say Yamper is good for the discharge double, but then it's just going to boost Kingdra's special attack even fucking more. So that doesn't help us at all. Kingdra. Mega. Hitmon. Don. The Hitmon Don. Take your time with it, King. Yeah, exactly. I think I just did not know. Well, one, I completely forgot about the special attack boost, which, like, giga fucked us. But I did not know why that fight had such a reputation. Because the first time we got past it, it was just like, oh, this is just easy fucking peasy. Like, I'm not stressed about it at all. And now I know. All right, gamers. Last battle of the day. Let's make it a good one. Bless you. Yeah, let's make it a good one. Let's hope we are gaming as we were meant to game. 3 mons to take down. Locking a little bit for the last one. Locked in Martin. Go. We'll get that, trigger the fight from all the way over here. Spike strats. Alright, I think we're going Razor Shell here. Yes, it is Razor Shell. Hypnosis Miss is pretty good. This is still, though, Flame Body. Which would impede, yeah, unfortunately, super impedes KO Crab's ability to do damage in the back. This definitely affects baits, but we can't get put to sleep. Alright, this Dinchao clicking tail swap every time. Max roll is 60. I think this is still the Meganium angle. Any guesses on how many times this is going to hit? My guess is 5. There's skill link, so it's always going to be 5. All right, is this still sometimes tail slap? Yeah. I think regardless, our plan is always going into Tyler here. We want to see triple axle. Gets the -1. Stupid little mess. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the only reason it's... Oh, I think Triple Axe is going to hit 3 times, though. That would be my guess. Okay. So, thankfully, we get free damage here with Fake Out. Cool. Then this is going to be Tail Slap or Sing. Now this one will hit 5 times. We don't need to watch that shit. We know it's not going to crit. We're going to go... Triple Axle max roll does 48. That is pretty freaking annoying. I'm going to go Bulldoze here just to get max damage. Oh, Sing is great. I don't know if they've ever showed it in the anime. I can't imagine. It's probably Pokemon going... Whoa-bah! Alright. Like a Bulldoze. Okay, that looks good for Bulldoze to pick up the reins. We want to see Triple Axle here. Cool. Alright. This was the hardest part of this fight. Now, as long as we're not baiting Heat Wave, which we might be low enough to bait Heat Wave. Okay, so this is going to be... Steel Wing doesn't kill. Heat Wave rarely kills. Hyper Voice always kills. Brave Bird always kills. So this is most likely Hyper Voice or Brave Bird. Do we have someone who... Hyper Voice plus burn damage doesn't kill... But, I mean, we're still in the same spot next turn, aren't we? Oh, and Heat Wave doesn't just straight up... It would have to be, like, Heat Wave crit to kill Fago. So we just want to see Brave Bird or Hyper Voice here. Cool. Alright. This is always Heat Wave. Nothing else to do. And then we charge wildly to pick up the kill. We're going to do about a quarter of our health as recoil. There's the burn. That's why we put on the Ross Berry. Of course, we play around that. What is that? The burn? 10%? Some bullshit like that. Whatever. We are faster than this bird by 2. This thing is an absolute speed demon. We click Wild Charge, and we own it. Sick! Alright, gamers. A good day of battles. Didn't lose any Pokemon. Got 3 more for the squad. I always like finishing a day plus 3 Mons. Same time, same place. We're going to be back here, and we're going to be kicking some ass against Shell and getting the monkey online. Anyways, gamers, I should see if anyone in the cinematic universe is live, so we can send them your way. As always, if you're fiending for some more Run and Bun content, go check out... Sounds good, Oni-Jen. Go check out the short. Doesn't look like we got anyone in the game tuning in. Alright, that's totally fine. Well, yeah, go check out the short if you want some more content. If you were looking for just some Nuzlocking content in general, go check out the video over on YouTube. And regardless, you can go sub over there. Anyways, Munch, Corona Time, Scamp, anyone else who popped in Skelly during the stream, appreciate you all. Flash, Noel, I've been your pal, Saves Untitled. I'll be back same Saves Untitled time, same Saves Untitled place. Enjoy the rest of your night, day, and life. Bye-bye!